Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to get into coordinate geometry. What does this mean, coordinate geometry? This is a branch of math that studies shapes and points using numbers on a grid, in this case, on the Cartesian plane. So you can see those two lines crossing, and this is called a Cartesian plane. This name came from a philosopher's name, Rene Descartes, one of the most famous philosophers in our history. And this is usually used to draw and measure some shapes or some lines, or like some talking about some points on a plane. So you can think about the number line that you learned before. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it at least. Let's have a look at this number line, and you have a thing at 3. Then we usually say like, oh, it's at 3 on the number line, or sometimes maybe the point at 3 has the coordinate 3. So it's just, we write this like this. And when we talk about Cartesian plane, you can think it as just two number lines, and then crossing like this. And one is vertical and the other one is horizontal. We're gonna name them differently. As for this vertical one, we call it y-axis, and then this horizontal one, we call it x-axis. And these two axes meet, and there's a point there, and this point, which is the most important point on this plane, is the origin. And we have coordinate systems, and the coordinates of this point is 0, 0. So it's when you look at these kind of coordinates, it's just a set of directions from getting somewhere, starting from the origin. Let's say you have a thing here, and this is kind of move 3 steps across. And you don't really have to move any steps up, like in this way. So this will be called 3, 0. Let's say so if you see coordinates like x, y, that basically means move x steps across here, x, and then move y steps up. Sorry, I'm trying to move y steps up from the origin. Then these coordinates are x, y. So let's then talk about 1, 1. 1, 1 is here actually. Move 1 step across and move 1 step up. So it's in the same order. So x first and then y. So let's study this one with another material that I prepared. Yep, coordinate geometry. I just figured it might be better just to use some, not just my handwriting or some files or PDF files, just to make things easier. Anyway, let's have a look at the definition of coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, this is a tool that enables us to describe the position of points, lines, and shapes, but for now we are going to focus on points. So how to read points and how to place a point when you know the coordinates. And if you see this one, what is the meaning of these coordinates, this is like I said, you move 3 steps across and 2 steps up, then you get 3, 2. This is this is the way to read a point. And then when you think about the number line, obviously there are some negative numbers on a Cartesian plane, and we kind of use the direction. If if you go to the right side, then it means positive, like as for x, like this horizontal line. But if you go to the left side, then if you go like 3 steps left, then it means -3. You can see here, if you go 3 steps across, then +3 is here. If you walk 3 steps left, then it's negative. It's like -3. So yeah, same goes for Cartesian plane. The number line is one-dimensional, and then the Cartesian plane is two-dimensional. So on the number line, you can move to the left or right, only 2 choices. But on a Cartesian plane, you can move across and up and down as well. So that's how we did, 3, 2 here. To the left or right or up and down, like depends on like which one it is. Is it negative or positive? You go right or left, or like up and down. So if you go down, that means if you go 2 steps down, then it means 0, -2. And axes, we did this as well. X-axis, Y-axis. So axes here, axes, this is a plural form of axis. Yeah, it might be hard to pronounce, especially for me, but like that's the difference. Where the 2 axes meet. Yeah, origin, we also talked about origin as well. Quadrant.